You guys, I have a surprise for you. What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. Well, for me, it is a super happy Monday. Usually Mondays are Mondays, but for me today, well, my morning was a Monday morning, but we don't have to go there. It is still a Monday that is not really a Monday because I have a surprise. So, well, I guess it was a surprise for me, but now it's a surprise for you because the surprise is over for me now. So, yesterday I went to Vanessa's, and a lot of it was great suggestions from you guys. You guys said like maybe do like a little bridal shower kind of thing for Madison, and then either Zoom with her or like record us doing something like in her honor and send it to her. So I was really, really excited about that idea. And so Vanessa and I decided, hey, let's just get together. The kids haven't seen each other in a while, so we were gonna decorate her dining room and do a little Zoom thing for Madison. So I go over to Vanessa's house yesterday, and like the surprise was on me, which I'm so glad there was no filming involved because I wasn't looking like I would be ready to be seen or whatever, because it's been a long day. I was cooking food and I was cranky and I was tired, and so I just went and I did what I was supposed to do, and then somebody was there. Do you see? Oh my gosh, see? I tried to move it so it wouldn't be in the way. But there she is, you guys. Look how freaking beautiful and skinny and gorgeous that she is. And somebody surprised me, and that one had something to do with it. So needless to say, they conspired and they checked, and was I good? And yes, I was good. And this chick like moved mountains. It's a little odd for her to be here during like the work week. Usually she'll come like through the weekend so that we get to do a little bit more things with the kids and like other things, but literally, like I mentioned to you guys in my video, that wasn't possible. So the only time she was able to squeeze out anything was just a couple of days during the week. But I'm so blessed to have her here, and I'm so excited, and I'm going to take anything that I can get. So Vanessa and I just kind of like quickly, I mean, she kind of had an idea, so there's a little bit of a foundation, but we quickly just kind of threw some stuff together. We got a rain check when she first couldn't come for our ghost tour ticket. So we're going to do that tonight, which I'm super excited about. Yesterday we had a late night, and this morning we already went to Sprouts, which you guys have already seen that video. And I don't know what happened. I got no explanations there, but it was a really good time. I won't go for the rest of the year, but I certainly made it worth it for what I spent. But now we're outside of Costco because, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment, but it's grocery haul week and that's where we're at. So we're gonna run in here and then we're gonna separate. Madison's gonna go back with Vanessa and hang with her kids, and I'm gonna go home and try and put some kind of video content out for you guys because it's been a couple of days and I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna go do that and film all of my grocery hauls and pick up my kids and cook for them and get Mason to karate, and then we're gonna go to the river walk and go to the ghost tour. And I'm gonna take you guys with me, and I'll take you guys with me over the next couple of days as much as I can for whatever that we're doing until you guys actually see this video. So all right, I'm done talking. I love you guys. We're going to Costco. Bye.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. Here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more.
And just like that, you guys, she was gone. I feel like this was the fastest trip out of any of the times that we have gotten together. And sometimes we've gotten together for like a minute amount of time, like long 2-day-ish weekends. Like that's what we did when we went to Asheville for St. Patrick's Day, or when we went to Savannah, like just as a little girls trip. We went for like 2.5 days. She stayed for 5 days. So I saw her on late Sunday afternoon, and then we dropped her off at the airport on Thursday afternoon. So like she stayed here for almost 5 full days, and I still feel like the trip went so fast. And I think it was because we were trying to make up so much for lost time. But no matter how much planning that we did, there were still like bumps in the road, like no matter what it was that we could have done. Vanessa knew, and yet there was still no way for her to like plan 100% availability because she's in the midst of trying to get her kitchen fixed. And I don't remember how much she shared on Instagram, so I won't get into that too much because that's her story to tell. But she has had some like bumps in the road and like miscommunication and stuff, and so certain things are just taking a little bit longer than she had anticipated. And so if somebody called and said like, hey, we need to come and be there to install this or to install that, she had to be able to be available to do that. So there was no like going far away or not being available in case she needed to be available, if that makes sense. And then because I didn't really know, I was behind on some work. You know, sometimes I have sponsored content and I sign contracts that say I have to be done between a specific time and things like that. So I needed to film like my dining room refresh and all of that. I mean, it was on the agenda for us to do anyways, but I was still under a timeline since I was including that in another video. So I still had stuff that I needed to do. So it was like hard to kind of coordinate all the things that we had planned for when she first was supposed to come. But no matter what, I was like too blessed to be stressed about it. I really wanted to get content out for you guys, and I had tons of stuff to film, but I was just so blessed that she was there. I didn't film a whole lot of her being here. Matter of fact, she said like, I'll be in the introduction like showing that I'm here, but I don't really want to talk, and I completely respect that. I mean, Madison had a channel, that's how we met, was here on YouTube, but she no longer has a channel, and so if that's like a part of your life that you want to keep private, then I completely understand. I'm not sure if she's gonna let me vlog her wedding. Daryl and I did decide that we were gonna go. We've done a lot of discussing, especially when she was here, and you know, we've talked about protocol and all of that and how everything is going to go, and we have decided that we are going to go. Matter of fact, I RSVP'd to her wedding today online, and I booked our hotel and stuff, and so needless to say, like, I don't know if she's gonna let me, you know, turn the camera on or anything. It is Daryl and myself and Mark and Vanessa that's going, and I've never gone away with a couple before, so that sounds really fun. Like, I wanted to vlog some of the other things that we're doing besides going to Madison's wedding. Her wedding's on a Saturday, but we're gonna fly in on a Friday and fly out on a Sunday. I've never been like to Atlanta or that area before, and so I want to be able to, you know, look around and stuff while we're, you know, flying there anyway. So I do want to vlog those portions. I'm just not exactly sure how much I'm gonna vlog inside of her wedding, just because that's the privacy that she asked for. So I'm completely fine with that, but I did vlog a little tiny bit, little bits and pieces of the things that we did. We did do the ghost tour, which was okay. It was just a little boring, especially since I just got off that murder walk from Austin, and I still can't stop thinking about it. You guys, like, I still can't stop thinking about it. There were still like so many things I thought about while I was editing that I forgot to say to you guys. It's like, it's still in the forefront of my brain. So I definitely didn't think that this was by far as good, but it was still cool. We got our steps in for sure. I did 16,000 steps that day because we were walking all over San Antonio and stuff, but we did get some little pieces of history. Like, we learned like where the saying bury the hatchet comes from and that kind of thing. Like, we learned a little bit, but just certainly not as educational as the murder walk, but it was still fun. On Tuesday, that's the day that I filmed my dining room refresh and stuff, and so Vanessa and Madison did some shopping and went a few places on their own, and then Daryl, myself, Madison, Mark, and Vanessa met out for dinner that night, and we did Mexican food. It's just a tradition that when the three of us get together, we do some kind of Mexican food. So we did that, all of us together. And then on Wednesday, Madison stayed with me, and we did like a whole bunch of stuff around the house. She had to work a little bit on her schedule. She had like a Zoom call with her photographer, and I was trying to help her work through some things here. And then I had like some computer work, like some things I couldn't avoid, like I would have done ahead of time if I knew she was coming, but I'm late for everything, and I'm always behind. Even if I knew she was coming, I still would have been behind, because I'm behind literally for everything. But she was super patient, and I mean, even when Vanessa had COVID and she was first going to come before Matt ended up getting COVID, we had talked about like just hanging out here and doing projects here. She was going to help me decorate for fall, and we were going to do the kids room little remodel together and stuff. So we were planned on just like hanging here anyway, so it wasn't like a complete disappointment, but we finally were able to like get our crap together by Thursday, which is the day that she was leaving. So we squoze a lot of stuff into that day. Like, we went to Cracker Barrel, which was something we were dying to take her to again, because when we took her last year, it was the first time she had ever been. So we wanted to take her again this time, which we did that. I have like some stuff that I bought, so I figured I would show that to you guys here, because I'm not going to do like a haul or anything. So we went to Cracker Barrel. I got some stuff there. Then we went to the big huge Dollar Tree, which I did a little bit of damage in there. I think I spent like 60 bucks, which is the most I've spent in a long time. So I am going to film a sit down haul, which you guys will see next week. I'm not really sure when you're seeing this right now. My videos are legitimately all over the place. And again, a lot of that comes from like sponsored content, and like sometimes they'll approve it and say like, no, post it today, and you had intentions of posting something else. The only time I ever tell anybody no is if it's Tuesday and it's a grocery haul day, or a grocery haul day in general, whenever, whatever days I'm posting on. If it's groceries, I tell them, sorry, no go. It has to be a different day. But otherwise, I have to be flexible to them. And you know, just for the record, you guys, sometimes I got a comment recently that said like, it seems like a lot of your videos are sponsored lately. I do allot myself one sponsored video a week, but sometimes the way that it'll lay out, like maybe it'll be at the end of one week and then in the middle of the next week, so it'll seem kind of close, but there's still only one in one like fiscal week, you know. For this particular month right now, I only have 2 sponsorships, and they both kind of want them posted close together. So unless I gain something else that I'm gonna do towards the end of the month, it'll only be 2 this month, and they'll be close together, which again, I hate to do that, but you know, this has become my job. So if there's some kind of sponsored content, that just kind of goes with the flow. But I know you guys appreciate that, and you're kind. No one's ever really given me a hard time about it, so I appreciate that. But needless to say, like I said, I don't know when you guys are seeing this or that, but there will be a Dollar Tree haul. And then what did we do after that? Oh, we got a pedicure, which was the coolest thing ever, because Vanessa found some place that did like a coffee pedicure, so we did that, and that was really fun. And then we left and we took her. That was the first time we got a pedicure in over 2 years. I've never gotten a pedicure here in Texas, which goes to show you how long it's been. So that was really cool. It felt good to have like some self-care and stuff and hang with them. They serve you like a free drink. I had a mimosa. And then I drove her to the airport, which I found something cool in the gas station, which I found in the gas station when I brought Jen and her friends to the airport when they were in Austin, which I picked up again. So I have that to share with you. So I'm going to show you the little goodies that I got. So one of the things that I got from the Cracker Barrel, geez. One of the things I got from Cracker Barrel is these little 20 bottles of hot sauce. It says hot sauce flavors of the world. And I'll pop up a little picture right here of what I got Mark for his birthday. I'm filming this on Saturday, October the 9th, but yesterday, Friday, October the 8th, was Mark's birthday. And so he really loves hot sauce, and I got him some game that's called like Truth or Dab or something like that. And I guess it's a game where you either tell the truth or you take a little dab on a spoon of hot sauce that's gonna like burn your mouth off, but it only comes with a little bit. So my plan was to get him some kind of hot sauce, and then I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness, he needs to have this. And in small little bottles, because if it was big ones, he probably would take forever to go through this, but because it's little ones, I feel like he gets a chance to like try different things. Like one's called Dragon's Breath. This one is called Mango something, Fire Tusk, Death Valley, Hawaiian Lava, Smokin' Jamaican. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. So I thought that would go perfect with his gift. So the next time we see them, I will give it to them, because obviously I'm late. I saw this and I had to get this for my dad. I think I've mentioned on my channel a ton of times that I get my dad Christmas vacation stuff. My parents are crazy Christmas people. They decorate like Clark. My dad is Clark. And so I thought this was fun, and we're gonna try and fly there in January for Christmas. And I thought maybe if we give this to him, then we could play. So it's a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation game of collection and strategy. And it says revised rules inside, fun for family and friends. So I think that's going to be awesome. I know my dad is going to love that. And then my sister-in-law is obsessed with ketchup, you guys. Like obsessed with ketchup. So anytime I see something ketchup flavored, I get it for her. And so this is called Picnic's Ketchup Fries. Thick cut potatoes with fresh squeezed ketchup flavor. So I thought that was cool. I probably should have got some for ourselves since we can't get any ketchup chips. And my daughter loves her some ketchup chips. But I didn't think about that. I found this for hubby's stocking. I feel like I keep buying stuff that isn't going to fit in the stocking. There's going to be like a ton of things that are around the bottom, like always. But this is the Hers brand, and it's grilled cheese and tomato soup cheese doodles, you guys. Oh my goodness. He's going to go crazy for that. He literally loves grilled cheese and tomato soup. He's such a simple guy when it comes to those kind of things. So I think he's going to go crazy for that. And then this will fit in his stocking, but my husband loves himself some beer. And this is the Duke Cannon, the Great American Beer Soap. And it's actually made with Budweiser beer. Handmade with American style lager. And it's by Budweiser. And it's a warm cedarwood scent. Like, I really want to smell that on his skin. So I think that's going to be kind of cool. Daryl loves bar soap, so I'm going to put that in his stocking. And then I got this for my mom. So one of my favorite things to drink, probably like my all-time favorite thing to drink, is chocolate milk. I think I'm going to be like 70 years old if I'm lucky enough to get there drinking a glass of chocolate milk before bed. I love chocolate milk. And my mom swears that it's because she drank Yoo-hoo every single night when she was pregnant with me. She said that was her craving. She craved Yoo-hoo and then macaroni and ricotta cheese. And that is my favorite pasta. I could eat ricotta on anything, literally anything, by the spoon, out of the container. I love it. And so I saw milk chocolate flavored Yoo-hoo candy bar, and I had to buy that for my mom. So I'm gonna put that on her packages for when we go home there. And then I also got her these because she loves pistachio nuts, like loves them. And she loves dark chocolate. And I saw dark chocolate pistachio nuts. So that also made me think of my mama. And so I grabbed her those. And then, just in case someone listens, because I have tons of sneaky sneakersons, our ELF always brings, you know, special things. And so last year there was different ones of these. I think it was a ELF and maybe a tree. But then this year it's a Santa and a snowman. And it's like when you look at them like this at the lights, it like turns into faces. So I want to be careful what I say, but he's going to leave these like he does. And then, oh, that's it. But let me share with you what I found at the gas station. So when I took Jen to the airport, I stopped at the gas station to get gas, and I ran inside and I went over to the section to get a bottle of water, and I found my Clearly Canadian. What? The only place I've ever been able to find this is World Market, and the World Market by me closed down. And so when I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh. So I only bought my 2 favorite flavors then, but then when I got a chance to bring Madison back to the airport, I stopped at the gas station and got these waters. So we got the Country Raspberry. I say we like I'm gonna share. I got the Orchard Peach. I got the Blackberry, and I got the Wild Cherry. So I just got one of each flavor. They're even more in a gas station than they would be at World Market, and they're already expensive at World Market, but I do enjoy them. And now I know if I go to Austin, I could just sneak into the cell phone lot gas station and grab myself a water if I really wanted to. But all right, you guys, that's gonna be it for this time's video. I hope you enjoyed my little mini shopping haul and catching the little bits and pieces of Madison coming here. Again, I am just so grateful. It's like one of those surprises. I wish I could have seen my face, but at the same time, I'm glad that we weren't filming, because to be honest, I think if Vanessa would have said like, hey, you should, you know, be film ready or whatever, I think I would have been more like suspicious. Yes, we were gonna Zoom with Madison, but we were just gonna Zoom with her. And if I were in my house and she were here, I still wouldn't have gotten dressed up, because I would have been cooking and serving food and stuff. It's like different when you go to a bridal shower and you show up dressed. If I was doing it in my house, I would have like cooked everything and then went and changed, you know? But if you're gonna cook and all that kind of stuff, and so I had the decorations and I was bringing them to Vanessa's to decorate the space. So like it even felt weird to decorate with her standing there because I wanted all of that done before, you know? So I just kind of went like in comfy clothes, just thinking we were gonna throw some, you know, decorations up in her dining room and then put the food out and then sit and eat and Zoom with her and make her feel like we were sitting there. And then, like I said, the whole joke was on me, but I'm just so grateful. It felt so good to hug her. Like I miss her so much. Like I mentioned in my last video, she lived in Georgia. Well, she still lives in Georgia, and I lived in South Carolina, so we were just so close. And once we became friends, we saw each other like every couple of months or so, and now it was a year since we saw her last. So now I'm excited that we're gonna go see her for her wedding, but even then it's like shared time, you know. I'm glad we're gonna be part of her day, but we're not gonna get that individual time with her. So it was still nice. I wish we could have done more. I feel like I wanna give her, she flew here and took the time and rearranged her schedule, and I wanted to give her this perfect experience, but I hope that she feels the same way that we feel, that just being in her presence was worth anything that we had to do to be together. Because when you love your friends, just being around them makes you feel good, and just being next to her, seeing the joy on my kids' faces because they were just as surprised as me. And so, you know, just to see her and hug her, and you know, they always forget her name, but by the time she leaves, they like remember it because they don't see her that often, but they're at the age now where they remember her for the next visit. And so it was just nice. Even Mason was like, wow, you were a lot bigger the last time that I saw you, because she lost heck of weight like crazy. She's completely like, not that she wasn't beautiful before, but she's literally stunning. She's going to be amazing in her wedding dress. And so obviously Mason remembered her, but like he had a different vision in his mind. So it was cool to watch him like, wait a second, you're who I remember from last year. Like it was just kind of cool to see his brain work, but it was just nice to have her, and I'm grateful for her. I don't think I would have been upset if I knew she was going to be able to come 3 weeks later. I mean, it would have sucked, but we would have, you know, just pushed through and looked forward to another 3 weeks from now. But I'm so glad she was able to come, and I love her so, so much, and I'm so blessed to have had her here. And I love you guys for always sticking around and hanging out with me. So make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I don't know when you're seeing this, but you have an Aldi haul, because Vanessa and I went to Aldi after we dropped Madison off at the airport. So you have an Aldi haul. I have my fall tour going up. Today's video is my dining room tour. Big Lots, I went to Big Lots, so that's coming up. You have lunches, of course, and I'm not really sure what else. Maybe an empty is coming up real soon. So still lots coming up in the next week, and then we're getting close to the holidays and all of that. So if you're new, make sure you're subscribed. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.